You are coming to Mackinac Island for the day. You have a budget of $2,500 for the day for a family of 6. I had a hard time meeting your budget, so there are definitely ways to splurge and spend more, but this is what I have for you for the day. If it was an overnight, I could have definitely spent that money. So this is the budget I came up with. That I guess you came up with the budget. These are the ideas that I have. So you have a lot of money left over to do some shopping, which maybe you need $1,100 for shopping. So let's get into it. You are going to drive to St. Ignace, which means you're going to cross the Mackinac Bridge. So it is $4 each way. If you have a 2-axle vehicle, it's $2 per axle. So I just assume minivan. I could be wrong. Maybe you have more axles. I don't know. So $8 for the bridge. So 4 and 4. And then you're going to park at the railroad dock. It's $10 for day parking. You're going to take the free shuttle to the main dock of Arnold Transit, and you are going to purchase traditional tickets. If you purchase the tickets online, I'm basing this pricing off of 2 adults, 2 teens, 2 children. It's $195 for your tickets to Mackinac Island. Now, you're going to take a morning ferry. Let's say you get to the ferry around 8:30. I think there's an 8:30 ferry. Check the schedule. I don't have that memorized. You're going to get to Mackinac Island early, and you're going to purchase carriage tour tickets, but you're going to purchase the Mackinac package. So for 2 adults, 2 teens, and 2 children, the Mackinac package will come to $360. This is what it includes. It includes the guided carriage tour. It includes tickets to the Wings of Mackinac, which is located at one of the stops that you'll take. Tickets to Fort Mackinac, the Biddle House, and then the Manoogian Art Museum. So you're going to go on the carriage tour. It does the first half of the tour and drops you off at a place called Surrey Hill. That's where you will then go and enjoy the Wings of Mackinac, and then there's shops and stuff, so feel free to spend money and shop there. This is all part of your ticket, the $360 to admission of those places, but obviously anything extra you spend, there's room in the budget for that. Then you get back on the tour, and it takes you to Arch Rock and then takes you back to Surrey Hill, but you don't have to come back to Surrey Hill after you go to Arch Rock. You can stop at the fort, get off there, and then go into the fort, which is what you're going to do so that you can enjoy the fort. The fort's really cool. It is a museum. You can go in and out of buildings. There's big grassy areas to explore for the kids to run around. There's demonstrations, all that stuff. Then there's the tea room, which I highly recommend for lunch. If you guys were to eat there and get 2 appetizers, 6 drinks, and a meal each, your total with tip is going to be $187-ish. Obviously an estimate. Then after you enjoy the fort and have had some food, you're going to walk out the front entrance down that big steep hill. In front of you will be Marquette Park, and then you're going to go to the Biddle House. It's a little museum. It is right there a little bit down the street. It's really cool. It's interactive. There's a blacksmith. Check it out. From the Biddle House, you're going to walk back to the other side of Marquette Park, and you're going to go to the Manoogian Art Museum if you want to and check it out. Some of you are interested in that and some of you aren't, there is a playground right behind the art museum. Highly recommend checking out the art museum. Then from there, you're going to walk across the street a little bit to Mackinac Wheels, and you're going to rent 6 bikes. So 4 adult priced and 2 children's place. You're going to rent bikes for 2 hours, $168. Yes, this is a full day. I'm trying to spend your money. You're going to bike around the island. I recommend going around the entire perimeter of Mackinac Island and take your time. You've got 2 hours. You could bike it in an hour, no problem, but stop, enjoy the sights. For 2 hours of bike rentals for each of you guys, like the total is $168 to rent bikes. But before you go on that bike ride, make sure to stop at Dowd's Market, the oldest grocery store in America, and purchase some snacks and beverages to bring along with you so that you can enjoy just a leisurely bike around the island. Snacks and stuff for a family of 6, probably $75. Yeah, that's a lot, but I'm being realistic here. So you're going to bike around, stopping at interesting spots, throw rocks into the water. Kids love to do that. Adults love to do that. It's a thing. It's a thing that we do. Then before you return your bikes, if you have time, stop at Kilman's for ice cream. Each get a double scoop of ice cream. That'll be about $50 for the 6 of you. Then from there, I would say before you drop off your bikes, or not, you can drop off the bikes and then walk back. You're gonna go to the Great Turtle Toys and you're gonna purchase kites. I gave you a budget for $120 for kites. You can spend whatever you want. There's some really cool toys in that store. There's a lot of really cool shops. So you're going to purchase kites, and then after you return your bikes, you can walk to Windermere Point or Mission Point Resort, where there's big open grassy areas, great places to fly a kite, relax, and enjoy the day. I'm also planning this day on a day with really nice weather. Then from there, you're probably hungry again at this point because I have had you running around the island. I recommend going to the Ice House Barbecue, which is behind Island House Hotel. There's also a really nice higher end dining, Grill Room 1852 there if you prefer that. But I figured if you have kids, the Ice House is a great atmosphere and there's things for kids to do. I really love it. I highly recommend it. So get an appetizer, everybody gets an entree, drinks, with tip, you're looking at $230 for dinner. And then after that, you can spend the rest of I think that brings it up to just around $1,300, maybe $1,400. Go shopping. If you have your heart to spend your full $2,500 and you're satisfied with those options of what I gave you, go ahead and enjoy some shopping. You can definitely purchase a lot of really fun things. Another fun thing to do if you want to stay later into the evening, last boats off the island around this time of year, 9, maybe 10 o'clock, depending on the day of the week, you can do glow golf at Mission Point Resort. I couldn't find the pricing for the glow golf, but let's say it's $20 per person, which I think is a little high to do glow-in-the-dark putt-putt, but it's really cool. I don't think it's $20, but anyways, let's say it is, then you're looking at an extra $120 to add to that for a grand total of $1,519. So I did not even go anywhere near that, but that gives you a lot of room for shopping and upgrades and doing other things that you see on the fly, but that's what I would recommend. I hope you enjoy.